Good morning, investors and traders. Today's segment is extremely important, especially if you are interested in Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin has fallen below 40,000 price level for the first time. And what does this mean? How low it is going to go? Or where are those pivot points where Bitcoin can find some support? That is all what we'll be discussing in this particular video. So stay with us. Before we do anything else, as always, it is important for us to go through this disclaimer, which is right in front of you. Folks, bit about myself. I come with 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon, as an equity trader with Bank of America, and currently providing services as a chief market analyst to our trade. Now, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so because markets do change, and that means you need to be aware of the newest and the latest analysis on the price action. And the only way to do that is if you are subscribed to the latest information by subscribing to our information to channel. So Bitcoin has crossed, violated the 40,000 price level for the and dropped below the 40,000 price level for the first time in nearly 14 weeks. Now, if you remember, we've done our technical analysis video yesterday and we talked about initial signs of bullish momentum coming in based on the fact that the price at the time crossed above this 30-day, 50-day simple moving average on the 30-minute time frame. This is your 100 and this is your 200. But the violation of the 50, 100-day simple moving average and the fact that the price didn't really stay above the 150-day simple moving average, as we kind of mentioned in our video, was a clear confirmation that bulls are not in control. The bulls do not control the momentum. Bulls are not being able to keep the prices to the upside, and that is what is really happening. Look at the price now. It is falling this is really a scenario where we can say this is a falling knife scenario, meaning the price is literally in a free fall, and we have left our 50 and 100 simple moving averages way away. But on the daily time frame, we are in an important area of support, which is right over here, or in other words, that area of support runs between 37,000 to 39,000, and this is the area where we are really sort of focused on, because this is where the massive sort of a pump came. This is the area where we started to hear news like PayPal, and then afterwards Tesla really started to come and then join this rally. This sell-off is certainly is a massive concern. There is no doubt about that, because we have this big red candle or consistency of the sell-off for the last few days. But at the same time, it is important for us to acknowledge the fact that the price is immensely oversold, because look at the RSI. The RSI is in an area which is classified as oversold. 30 is in an area which is classified as an oversold, and it indicates to us that the prices are likely to bounce from here onwards. Now, when was the last time that the RSI fell below 30? That was back in March 2020. So but we are of course not there still, because that is still an area which is quite far away in terms of the RSI, because that area is just right over here, and then that means that the prices are still likely to move to the downside. But here I'm about to draw something on this particular chart, which is going to tell us that why the prices are extremely oversold, why we are expected to see a bounce back, and that comes from an indicator called Bollinger Band. So there we go. The piercing of the Bollinger Band has happened. So whenever the price pierces to the lower band of the Bollinger Band, it shows that the prices are way away from their 20-day simple moving average or their mean, and that means the sharp reversal is highly likely to happen when it comes to the prices, and that is what we are really sort of looking at in terms of Bitcoin price. Because yes, the prices have violated those big price levels. Now they are in an important area of support, and yes, we have a violation of the 200-day simple moving average on the daily time frame, which is not an ideal situation, but at the same time we are near an important area of support, as I've mentioned over here. Of course, the price can continue further to the downside. It can continue to move even lower, and under those circumstances, then the next area of support is going to be somewhere around here. So just the area of perhaps, let's say, 31,000 or so, 31,000 to 33,000 or so. Because if the current area doesn't hold, if it continues to sell off, then this is the area. These are the price levels for the next area of support that we are very much focused on. But remember, we have a lot of areas of support when it comes to Bitcoin price now, and that means that the prices are more likely to move to the upside than anything else, and that is the most important thing. So these are the opportunities, really, in other words, that we have been very much waiting for in terms of a Bitcoin price. Now, of course, if the price started to move back to the upside, then the first area of resistance is really going to be at that 51 to 50 sort of a 50,000 price level, because that now becomes a new resistance. Now we are no longer looking at the previous area of resistance of all-time high. Absolutely no. Now we have a new area of resistance, which is right over here. But overall, I think this remains a great opportunity, because now the price has violated the overall Bollinger Band, and it has also reached its 50-day simple moving average. Similarly, folks, if we look at Ethereum's price action, that also looks sort of similar in a way that the price has seen a tremendous amount of a sell-off, but the Bollinger Band doesn't say that the prices are oversold. What it does say to us that yes, the overextended move is very much over, and Ethereum is reaching near its 50-day simple moving average. We do not have the violation of the lower line of the Bollinger Band, and that means whenever the price returns its momentum, whenever the price begins to move to the upside, which by the way could be anytime soon, Ethereum is going to perform extremely well under those circumstances. That's all for now, and I'll see you guys same place next time.